And I'm doing this massive dinosaur shit in the corner. And because I literally had to put all the t-shirts, she was in there for at least another 45 minutes. And I was just staring at this lump. But under that lump was a load of shit. And when she eventually came out, I had to like get the plastic bag and just get the t-shirts, put it in.
Blake,
and luckily,
that's disgusting. Blake, I'm really thirsty.
we have.
Do you know what? Can I just fill this up really quickly?
Lovely.
Text?
Yeah.
Cheers.
Sorry, Blake.
You've just killed the.
Got to get rid of that.
What do you mean? Got to get rid of that? It's
Bad
not
vibe.
facing.
I did it perfect.
Hey?
What?
Bad vibes.
What do you mean it's bad
Bad
vibes?
vibes.
Have you?
Don't bring in bad vibes
Hi.
in by leave having your phone there. Where's your phone?
Downstairs.
There you go.
Can't
See?
have phones in the office. Please.
Professional.
That's
Professionalism.
Rule 101. Blake, I think I want to sit there today. Can't I sit there today?
For fuck's sake,
Okay,
yes.
thanks. Sorry, I get a bit weird. Like I like to switch it up a little bit.
Yeah, of course you do. By the way, hi and
Hi.
welcome back.
Thank
We
you.
had
I
a good
missed it.
conversation.
I know you've had a
downstairs.
good conversation. I specifically said, can you just not talk
Yeah.
on
But-
arrival
no.
to save the introduction?
But to be fair, we
And you
talked about
literally-
no. We talked about something that we cannot discuss, but it was fucking weird.
Okay, can I also address something as well?
Okay.
I know you're from Leicester. I know in Leicester, we people would say, "Oh, hi, what you been up to? Fucking been."
I
out
would
here,
never swear, I'm a
fucking been there,
lady.
Can you stop with the fucking?
No,
My
I'm
mum-
literally never going to stop with the
You just-
fucking.
you
That's
don't have to
part of the
drop-
problem that
you
we
don't
were
have to
talking
drop
about
fucking-
downstairs.
Fucking in every fucking
with you,
No,
Nick.
I would
Fucking-
never swear. I'm a lady.
It's a bit
You all
trashy.
swear.
That's not how I've been brought up,
You
Neil.
always swear.
My mum brought me
I
up
will not
never
stop
to swear.
swearing just because you've said stop swearing. Unfortunately.
Water, alcoholic water.
Is it?
White Claw, yeah.
That's nice, and it's gluten free.
Yeah.
95 calories.
Yeah, it's great, isn't it?
It's hot outside.
Is it alcoholic?
That's really nice. What's it called?
Yeah.
White Claw.
Yeah.
We could be an advertisement for this, couldn't we?
Yeah, we could call it white ball.
You just
'cause you're
ruined it.
really
The
boring.
idea was on each
Wicked.
episode was just to have it there, and
Yeah.
later down the line, people would say, well, do you do anything? No, and then approach
Yeah.
White Claw. Yeah, you ruined it.
That's a good idea. No, I was agreeing with you. You always
No,
do
because
this.
you ruined the whole thing, especially because you're
Oh,
talking
I
on
see what
camera
you're
over there
saying,
saying, is it this? Is it that? Can I have it like this? And then,
Yeah, you could have used that to your advantage.
How?
Because I was asking about it, like, is it fizzy? Is it this? And then you could be like, well,
You
it's
could
like
have
this,
buzzed off
this,
that,
and
yeah.
this. So
You could have vibed off
refreshing.
that.
I didn't know much about it, to be honest. I've put it there. I've tried it once. It was fizzy. It is fizzy,
Yeah.
but it's nice. It's refreshing.
It's really refreshing, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it's water.
The
And
man that
95
shall not be named hasn't got one.
Do you want one?
It's alcoholic, I don't drink.
You don't drink?
It's not alcoholic.
It's alcoholic, Meg. You just fucking said that.
You said it's alcohol free.
No, I said it's alcohol.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Otherwise, it would just be pop. Why would we be talking about alcohol if it was alcohol
He
free?
reeled off about a million things about it. It's alcoholic water, fizzy water with a taste to it by a
Fair
raspberry
enough.
or something
I feel
like that.
drunk already. Okay, come
So
on.
this is our second. This is the second official, fourth, but I don't think those first two will ever get out there. But this is our second official.
If you're going to leave your phone down there, is it on silent?
Of course, it's on silent. It's always on
I
silent.
just wanted to make
Of
sure.
course it's on silent because you wouldn't do that.
We still haven't learned not to interrupt people while to try to tell a story.
Also,
Why?
do you
What
think-
story were you telling?
I was telling this. I was literally just about to talk about how
I'm-
things
I'm-
were since the
yeah.
last.
Oh, I see,
podcast.
right. You were going to
And
ask
how
about.
the feedback was and everything else, but you keep on obsessing about the phone. Do
I just
you want me
think
to move the phone?
I just think it's
I
unprofessional.
can slide the phone out of the way. Jamie?
I just think it's
I
unprofessional.
think really
Always
good,
wanted to
though.
say that, Jamie.
Really? Oh yeah, he's not your little BRTCH, is he? God, see how I didn't swear then? See that?
Yeah,
Didn't
like
swear.
that.
Because Mum brought me up well. Actually, that's weird. That's a lie. Because Mum used to swear all the time.
Yeah,
like
no,
she
yeah.
still does now.
Well, maybe your way of rebelling against your parents was to not swear.
Yeah, that's true. Anyway, you were going to ask me a question. I'd like to answer your question.
What? Okay. I'm not one. I'm just want to find out
Okay.
what's been the feedback from your side of the first one that we put out there.
I've had like people that I'm close to message me and say, in fact, not just people that I'm close to. I've had people come up to me that I've not seen for years in like supermarkets and be like, "Oh, I seen your podcast the other day,"
Really?
and that's quite weird because obviously you don't-
Seriously?
Yeah. Look, they're
Yeah.
obviously they're people that they're acquaintances I've known for a long time.
Yeah,
It's the
yeah.
fact that they've seen it or they've seen
Yeah.
clips of it.
But I genuinely think. I mean, we've been speaking about this prior. I'm not going to throw anyone under the bus, but like, women are not necessarily women. I just think good people are generally quite supportive. People on my side, who I've known for years and years and years, have said zilch, nothing, and we find that quite weird. Am I throwing you under the bus?
With me?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I
don't know. Are you in the show?
No. Sorry.
Out?
No. I thought you would talk about how you'd just been talking about it, as opposed to us talking about
it. Are
it.
you losing track? You're supposed to be engaged in whatever you. What? Really?
Whenever you talk, I'll switch off. But no, yeah. If you're talking about what we've discussed, it's been a funny. It's hard to. It's like you said, it's hard to explain. But I've never done something fresh, where you've done something fresh. And there's been zero support.
Yeah.
Like, we've never built anything from zero where you actually need the support.
Yeah, you need feedback.
Well, or a like, or a comment, or a fucking follow.
Just to show a little bit. And we're not craving.
Give a fuck.
We're not craving for like that's going to happen organically.
No. But what I'm saying is the follows enhance the ability for other people to then follow. Do you know what I mean? That's the snowball effect.
Yeah, and what we said, you would assume. I mean, I've definitely got friends from back in the day who would probably be repulsed by seeing me on a camera, but they could still say, look, Blake, I've seen you done it. I'm going to be honest with you, I can't watch you, but I'm giving it a thumbs up and I'm supporting you. So well done. None of that, zero.
Oh, okay.
And it's really, really quite strange. And I think from your side, you're getting people saying, you're getting people coming to your supermarkets and they're being supportive.
That's a really it's like completely contrast, isn't it? Like you're getting zero, she's getting people coming up to her with an avocado in their hand going, bloody hell, what a fantastic.
I mean, the new people, the my work colleagues, clients, super supportive, supportive. But apparently this is the thing as well. Apparently they say the people closest to you will not support you nowhere near as much as...
That's a lie. I think that's an actual
very
lie.
strange, isn't
because
it?
the people close to you are close to you for a reason, and they should be the... Can I ask a question then, as part of the pod? What's Lewis think about the show? Has he watched it all the way through?
No.
So literally just confirmed what Blake said.
Because when I say things, he's like, no, Meg, that's so cringe. You can't do that. And I'm just like, I'm pushing boundaries here.
What, you mean on the show or in general he says that?
Well...
in life.
It's a patience thing, for starts. Because what I'll do, I'll be playing it next to him and he'll be like zoning in and out, but then he'll start really tuning in on it and watching it, and then I can see him giggling to himself. So he obviously thinks it's amusing.
That's a positive thing.
He obviously, and then you were saying something, he was laughing at you the other day on one of them. So he likes watching it, but his attention span's really, it's really...
And what about Leanne?
She loves it. She's my biggest fan.
Biggest fan.
See, that's love. That's what you want. That's love. Have you said the L word yet?
You keep on saying his name.
Cut all of this. Cut all of this.
What, are we daft?
Well, why have you created Teabag's bleep thing to bleep it? Because it's funny. You can use that.
So, because we're staying on the subject of love, today we're going to discuss image and cosmetic surgery.
Yes.
Because obviously you can't love anybody unless they've had at least some little bit of work done. Obviously.
Joking. I'm not shallow. Sorry, Karen.
So image and cosmetic surgery.
Yeah, why are you acting like you didn't know that was
because
the subject?
I lost it for a second. I'm trying to make
you were the one that actually
so first,
suggested
let's talk about Blake's penis enlargement. You said that you had one in the past. Let's have one.
I've not had a penis enlargement. It's been messed around with.
Oh, okay, fair
it got messed around with. Basically, I think my penis. It's actually called something.
You told me a story.
Yeah, there's actually a true story. When I was like, basically, because I might as well put it out, I'm circumcised. People are circumcised. I'm circumcised. So most of the time, people are circumcised because they're Jewish.
Jewish.
Yeah, I think.
Whoa.
It's called something, and hopefully some of viewers can tell me what it is. But I'm sure
Yeah, very aggressive.
I think my wee was going out that way.
Other side of your peni.
Yeah, I think that's called something. And then they did some sort of surgery.
Okay.
And ripped off the foreskin, obviously. And all I remember as a little child, the doctor said to my mum or uncle, one of those said, "Oh, you'd be a proud mum."
Right. Anyway, so
they made it bigger.
Guys, we were talking about image and cosmetic surgery.
Yeah, very cosmetic.
We've not turned it into a fucking medical medical marvel. Like you don't belong in a carnival. You know what I mean? Like,
well, look, I've possibly had plastic surgery on my Am I really?
And
Without
on
actually
and
knowing?
on your head. We'll talk about that though.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so do you want to talk
Nipple.
about? Do you want to talk? Do you want to talk
that's
about your dick
interesting.
anymore?
Not really.
Right. Can we move on to actual?
Yeah.
Are you a bit flustered by that? Do you
Dick
feel a
chat's
bit
over.
offended by
Let's
that?
talk about your dick for the next hour then. That's
I don't
fine.
know.
I don't think we should do that.
No, I don't think so.
How
I'll be
ginger are
honest.
your balls?
Oh
I
yeah.
always used to say that. That
Your
was part
curtains
when I was
match your
when
rug.
when I was younger, when people used to call me ginger or whatever, I was like, I'm not
Gin-
ginger, and I used to rip some pubes. I said, look, they're brown.
And okay, you used to do that. You really
Again,
used to do that.
a
That
lot
must
of the time.
hurt.
I
You
don't
ripped your
know.
pubes out to show
Doesn't
someone.
When I
hurt
was
to
younger,
rip
it used
your
to come
pubes out,
out, and
does
I say
it?
that's when we used to have bushes when we were younger.
Yeah, I used to do that as well, to be fair.
To prove you're not ginger.
Yeah. They just call me ginger pubes. I'm like, I'm not, look, it's black.
We're going to talk about Blake's dick.
I think this has got to be officially the worst one we've ever done. I didn't.
Okay, right, I'm going to divert now. Ask the question.
So the question, no, but genuinely, because obviously image is important to a lot of people. Cosmetic surgery enhances the image. But are we saying then that is natural beauty dead now? Are we saying that you have to have some
No.
work done?
No.
Can you still be naturally beautiful without having any work done?
No,
But
because
that depends on your genetics and what you perceive as beautiful.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is, can there be naturally beautiful people still?
no, I think they can.
Definitely.
But the person who is naturally beautiful, they're actually using cosmetic products to look naturally beautiful.
You think they're naturally beautiful, but they have had work done, but it's just very subtle, or they've gone to the right surgeon, or they've done their
they're
research.
using the makeup that's making them look natural. So they're chasing that natural look, but they're using product to get.
Are we
that
classing having your eyebrows done, your eyelashes done? Are we classing that? Obviously, it's not cosmetic surgery. Are we classing that as an image changer?
That's like a tweakment.
No, you're doing that. The
Like
girls are doing that
yeah.
when they're 11 years old.
But what I'm saying is, men don't really do anything with their eyebrows, do they? Women do.
Yeah.
So they're doing it to enhance their image, aren't they?
Yeah.
And the same with the eyelashes.
Yeah, of course.
And arguably, same with lipstick, blusher.
Yeah, well,
and everything.
girls, a big thing at the moment is getting your lip lining tattooed on, which I would love to have done because I put my lip liner on every
What, like permanent
hour.
or semi-permanent?
Yeah, it's permanent. Well, it is semi-permanent. It probably lasts about 3 years, maybe 4.
Really?
It depends on your skin. What women want is efficiency. They don't want to get up and put a full face of makeup on. They already want to wake up like that.
Yeah.
So they're trying to think, what can I have done to enhance my features? But so I haven't got to spend loads of money, keep buying makeup and lashes and stuff.
Yeah.
But people are getting eyebrow transplants now as well.
Mm.
So
Yeah.
that's a thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's not necessarily surgery in the purest sense, i.e. boob job, lips or whatever, but you're still enhancing your image via these little tweaks.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's
Definitely.
those little tweaks that make a huge difference. I mean, you
100%.
like if one of the girls, I could be working with a girl for God knows how long, and then she comes in with no eyelashes on. I'm like, whoa, what's happened? Like, it's
Have you
those little
improved-
tweaks that make.
Oh,
a
you mean
huge
as in
difference.
she's took the fake eyelashes off, you mean?
Yeah.
As opposed to no
And
eyelashes.
it's those little
sorry.
tweaks that we don't notice. But if you
Yeah.
had a tiny little extension
yeah.
on your eyelashes, we would notice instantly straight away.
Maybe I
You're
should.
like, what are you doing to your eyelashes? What are you doing? So those little enhancements go a long way.
Yeah,
But I think
I agree.
I think it's strange, isn't it? Because there's girls out there who have enhanced lips, who have filler, they still idolize the girl that's naturally beautiful. And like, oh my God, I love that. I would love to do that whilst they're still doing everything else.
But that's because they don't feel like they're naturally beautiful.
Yeah, unfortunately, yeah.
Or because people look at symmetry, don't they? When you look at someone's face, like if they're symmetrical, they say that you are more attractive. Like models, they're symmetrical, aren't they? But then I don't know. I think someone could have like just amazing eyes, and that makes them beautiful. Or like just a nice nose. I think if you have a good nose, that completely changes your face.
Yeah.
People have nose jobs.
But it's how you're perceived as well. So something that has haunted you for most of your life, that's bothered you, to someone else, that's an imperfection that's beautiful. And they're like, oh my God, no, I love that. And maybe later in their adult life, they might start to appreciate it a little bit better.
Yeah.
But throughout their childhood, they've hated it. Like me, look, I got curly hair. And when I was a kid, I hated it curly hair. It wasn't up until transplant, cosmetic surgery.
See,
A
there
year
you go.
ago, over 13 months ago. But
Looks good.
I did everything and anything I could to make sure I had straighter hair.
Yeah.
And it's only up until now. Because it's possibly on trend, people are trying to have that natural movement.
Definitely.
You're embracing that That cow as such.
With me, it's always been my eyelids, like they're odd. I've been on the waiting list for so long. But then people are like, Meg, what are you going on about? I can't see what you mean. But when I look in the mirror, all I see is that one thing. And it's strange, like it's almost like your brain almost like makes it exaggerates.
Yeah, of course it does. It hones in on it and it identifies it and then blows it out. It blows it up when it really isn't as bad, and people won't even notice it. Yeah.
But then you got to think at the end of the day, like when you meet someone, they love you for absolutely everything you are. Like.
Well, that's the point, isn't it? If you've got a crooked nose,
they love me for me,
yeah, they'll love you even with a crooked nose. Yeah.
Yeah. So why am I that bothered?
Yeah.
So then this is something that's like I'm probably trying to impress women more than I am my partner. It's not for men.
Oh yeah.
So it's like you're in competition with women. I don't know. It's weird.
But do you think society makes you compete with other women?
Yeah, I think it has a lot to do with like social media. Definitely. I'm going on Instagram. I'm seeing these like supermodels, but then I'm also seeing girls that don't necessarily look like that. They've just.
Here's a question. Do you get now on social media, it's not necessarily models, it's very, very hard to determine who's actually real and who's not, because it's all AI.
AI.
So are there AI men?
There's AI bots that are like, promoting and advertising now. But I feel like you can still tell.
Yeah, you can definitely tell.
Because there's a lot of them on TikTok.
But can you tell with the introduction of filters? The enhancement via a filter. You take a photo, or somebody takes a photo, and then they use a filter to enhance that smoother skin.
Yeah, because they look cartoon, they don't look real. Also on TikTok, it doesn't let you remove the filter like title. So if you see someone's TikTok, you're like, oh my god, they look good. But then it's got what filter they're using underneath. You think, oh my god, that's not your face.
That's important, isn't it?
Like it's sculpted your face, that filter.
Yeah. And I think it's more apparent when it sounds awful when a guy's doing it, because you're kind of used to seeing a girl. Looking, hovering along the lines of perfect. When a guy does it, it's like, ooh. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Depends what you like, but I think rough and ready looks good. You don't have to be too perfect or too prune.
I'm noticing within my job, there's more and more men who are, they've got these perfect eyebrows. And, I would say it's more Arabic men.
And they're so chiseled, like their beards are perfectly trimmed, aren't they?
And I think they're culturally used to
being perfect,
going to beauty places and having things done. Do you know what I mean? I think the British.
I think it's good that men look after themselves. I think it's good to be able to look after yourself, and not to an extent where you have to be perfect, but like you can see that your beard needs a trim, or like you're moisturising, you're looking after your skin. Your oral hygiene, you're brushing your teeth properly, you're flossing every night, like.
Yeah, but is it a good thing, or is that man just falling into the cycle of just product mania?
Well, and also it goes back to the same question: who is he doing it for? And again, is he competing with other men? Like you're competing with other women. Is he then thinking, "Oh, I need to be prettier than the man next to me," which is a complete change to how males really think?
Yeah, I mean, all I've got in my bathroom is toothpaste, soap, shampoo, my shampoo. I don't use anything.
You like to keep it simple.
Water goes on my face. I don't use any moisturiser.
Do you not?
No.
Your skin's quite good considering you don't use moisturiser.
I'm 44 years old.
Oh.
Shit, I forgot how old you are again.
And I don't use anything.
Not like, because you're like, in 1 year, you're going to be close to 50.
I don't use anything. Not one thing. And you know what?
The 50s are the best years, apparently. So
no, they're not. Who told you that?
I think that's making you feel better.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Yeah.
People will say, oh, no, you need to do this, you need to do that. I was like, why? I feel like I look okay.
Yeah.
Why do I need to use all these different...
And also, the more shit you put on your face, you are going to keep buying it as well. Because it's like, they say like, oh, years ago, people looked better because they didn't apply so many chemicals to their skin. And then you get in this rabbit hole of thinking like, oh, I'm using that now, so I need to keep it up. Then you buy more, you add on more. God, I got to the point where I was using like 6 products a night. My skin didn't even look good. I'm like, what am I doing? I'm wasting all this money.
I think there's a problem. I think young girls, when they're 11, 12, 13, there's the pressures of them looking good. So they're allowed to then use makeup. They haven't got the funds to get the best makeup, so they start slapping on this cheap crap on their face. Plus, they're going through hormonal changes as well. So you've got all these chemicals going through. The face breaks out in how it bloody should break out because of all the chemicals and everything that's going on. Then the same companies are possibly selling them stuff to clear up the skin. So then they become in this circle that they possibly never ever get out of. Yes,
true.
That circle might get better with better education and better products, because they have more income.
Yeah.
But they're still in this vicious circle.
Yeah.
Whereas I remember when I was younger, I used to have because I used to wash my face with soap. I used to have like this rash around here. And I remember my girlfriend at the time, at that
Funny
age,
rash.
she said, just stop using anything. Just use water. No, it wasn't a funny rash.
Okay.
And as soon as I started just use water, everything cleared up. And since that day, I've not put a thing on my face.
But then going back to that about the aging thing, obviously people are out there doing everything they possibly can to look less old or more young.
Yeah.
So are we becoming less accepting of normal aging? Are we, as a society, are we trying to look as young as possible? What do you use to stay young, Meg, at 33?
Right, so I'm going to be honest. I absolutely love Botox. I've not had it for 5 or 6 months. And already when I smile, you can see that I am starting to get, because I've not had it. That's the one thing that I think generally does make, because you can't move your muscles as much. You're not going to get them lines. When you stop using it, you can notice the movement in your facial expressions.
Yeah, but there's a thing about that. I'm sure that's been...
look at that on that side.
That's been bunked. I'm sure that debunked. Is that the saying?
Debunked.
What's that?
That they're saying that just because you're not moving your face or your face is not allowed to because of the Botox doesn't mean it's going to slow down the wrinkles, apparently.
Well, no, because the thing is, if you stop getting it, then your wrinkles are just going to come back.
Yeah.
You've got to keep getting it, or it's like...
So that's not
It's apparently it weakens your muscles over time. So
well, it will eventually, because you're not using your muscles to move anything, are you? Because you're not actually using
it. Say you need to move your muscle. So say if I got it first, you start off like, say if I'd get it 3 months, then I can get it every 4 months, then I get it every 5 months, because you're weakening your muscles every time you get it.
Yeah.
So you can have like longer periods in between.
So is Botox become like literally the same as getting your hair cut now then? Like, is it literally 100%. Like you just go and once a month?
I've got friends that order it and do it on themselves.
Once a month?
No, not once a month. It can be like every 4 to 5 months. It depends on your muscle.
But you'd also sometimes only get your hair cut every 4 to 5 months. But you're treating it. It's not, so you're not looking. Botox really isn't like cosmetic surgery anymore, is it? It's just the same as like if people are doing it on themselves. It's not. That's it. It's not an actual.
Yeah, and it's so quick once you're in the room. You both of you never had it done, have you?
I've not had Botox now. Obviously.
You've got really good skin. Really good skin.
Because I don't have Botox. No, I don't. I've not had Botox.
Yeah, but okay. So the next thing is fillers. A massive regret of mine was getting fillers young, because I got it in my lips.
Where's the fillers?
At 18. 18 years old, I had them in my lips. It's a long time ago, so it won't be there now. They were big anyway. It was silly. But I've got like a permanent pocket under my lip now. It's like a lump.
Oh, really?
It's just got filler in it. Like, I can have it dissolved.
And you can't have it dissolved. Oh, you can
get it. You can have it dissolved. To be honest, I've just left it because it's not bothering me that much.
Do you feel like, because it felt like girls' lips were getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and it feels like it's kind of reeled itself in a little bit, and then you will see someone with stupidly big lips and they just look ridiculous. They look like, do you know what I mean? They look like chewing a wasp.
I think like, and this again, like goes back to social media, Kylie Jenner got her lip filler removed, and then so many young girls just went and got theirs removed.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's the influence, And again, that's the point, isn't it?
And they want to look like her.
For me, you look at people sometimes, you go, they've had way too much work done. But why can't they see it in themselves? Why can't they look in the mirror? Is it because it's a gradual thing and they're not?
I just think they love it. I think some people genuinely just like looking fake, though.
Yeah, people love the fake look.
Like, some people really like scraggly hair, massive lips, like massive fake boobs. Like, some people like just think, oh, I look good like this.
Yeah, but what about the other people that are just gone from... Look at... and again, I don't want to name names, but Katie Price doesn't look great at the minute.
She's got a new documentary, hasn't she?
And she doesn't look great.
I want to watch that. She was stunning when she was
But this is the point. Do you think that when she looks in the mirror, she thinks, oh, I went too far? Or do you think that she did, because it was gradual, she doesn't actually see from there to there?
It's weird with Katie Price because her persona, I've seen a few like sound bites on social media, on Instagram, and there's little clips of her saying, I don't care if I want something different or whatever, I'll get it done. I'll make a phone call and I'll get it done the next day or whatever. And that's how she's justifying. She's justifying it as if she's that person that whatever she don't like, she gets changed. But still, there still has to be, I don't know, there still has to be something mentally that's not hitting the right, I don't know what the saying is.
I don't know, because then people are saying it's for publicity, like.
And that's what I was about.
She's done this now.
No, that's what I was about to say. Is it our fault that she is who she is? Because we are the one, not as in necessarily us, but the public are the ones that want to see her and want to. Oh, what have you done? Oh, well, hey, what you had done this time? And is she feeding what we desire? And I don't mean us three. I mean the general public, the readers of the Sun.
I think anyone in the limelight who gets to be in the limelight spends the next so of their life trying to stay in the limelight. They're constantly trying to stay relevant. I think that's the case in frontmen in bands. Once they get the success, especially being a front, I think you've got to have a special amount of ego. And once they haven't got the success, they are trying their hardest to be relevant, to stay. That's why they possibly get, they hit the booze, they get a bit more, bit off the rails, because they're just not. They're not relevant.
So do you think celebrities are more honest, or should be more honest about the procedures they've had done? Do you think they need to be more, rather than trying to hide it or trying to pretend that they've had it done?
Not really, because it's like, if you want to gatekeep, that's fair enough. But like, not that they're lying about it, but there was one that I was watching the other day where Megan Fox sort of said like what she'd had done. Everyone wants to know because they want to look like her, like what she had done. So, but then some people just want to have tweaks but don't really want people to know about it, and that's fine too.
Of course it is. Look, if you should be able to do anything and everything that's going to make you happy.
Yeah.
I was conscious about my hair. People don't really know, but I've got tattoos all over my head. So I got that subconsciously because I knew my hair was thinning. Because I didn't, do you know what I mean? So if I'm shaving my head and there's something there, it distracts if I'm looking like a bolder man. And then one day last year, was it 13 months ago, I just picked up the phone and phoned a client who had a clinic and said, I think I need to have a chat. And he literally says, well, come in on Monday.
So was that quite an impulsive decision?
That was it was literally, I just had a moment on a Saturday whilst I was at work, sent him a message, he called me, he then booked me in for a consultation on Monday, spoke to the lady, she said, I've had a cancellation in 2 weeks. Do you want it? And I was like, okay. So had it done. 13 months later, fudum.
You've got a lot of hair. It's very thick.
And it really, really worked. And
so was it actually thin before?
Yeah. So all this is new. This in there is new, and this was split in there as well. So yeah.
That's mental.
Yeah.
So you just won't recede?
Right, okay, so imagine, how can I explain this? So imagine 50%, you've got 100% of hair, 50% falls out, they put 50% back in.
Okay.
Well, that original 50% has still got a chance to fall out.
Yeah.
So it's still, even though new hair has been put in, the originals could still want to fall out over time.
Question.
Go on.
Would you have your pubes removed and put them on your head if you lost all the hair on your head?
Yeah, in theory, that's right, because anything, well, okay, so this is a bit of education. So above your halo here, that, and I might be wrong in this, so don't quote me on this, but that is primary hair. Everything below that is called secondary. So this is secondary, that's secondary, that's secondary, that's secondary. Bum hair is secondary.
You have bum hair?
You can put bum hair. Apparently there's people out there who's had bum hair put on the head.
No, stop.
Yeah.
How much bum hair have you got to put that on your head though?
Depends where you're from in the world. I think it's dependent.
That's true. Some people are hairy than
very,
others.
very, very hairy.
So, yeah. I mean, that's a bit crazy, isn't it?
So I could put pubes on my head. My pubes aren't on my head, but I could put pubes on my head.
But you know it's an option if you do lose some more of your hair.
I can go to the pubes, yeah. Hopefully I've still got enough hair around here to put on.
That's good because then you wouldn't have to keep shaving your pubes.
Yeah.
Perfect. It solves two problems.
In theory, yeah.
So a good idea. Is it? Don't you love efficiency?
Yeah, I love efficiency. I think
efficiency.
Yeah.
So what procedure would you not have done?
Oh, I wouldn't get my boobs done. You know, I really wanted them done. And then I was looking at myself in the mirror and I was like, actually, they're quite nice. They're pert. They're not big, but I can wear backless tops. And why would I want to change? I don't know. Just because everyone else is doing it. Not just because everyone else is doing it. I mean, my friends have boobs and they look great. They look amazing. But I was thinking, actually, I need to start appreciating what I have got and stop trying to change things because I do this a lot.
Do you think that's because you're getting older now?
I think so.
In your mind, I mean, not because you're getting older in your body. I mean, you're maturing in your mind and you're like, I don't want to feel like I'm going to keep up with everybody.
Some people sometimes and I think, well, actually, that looks really fake and I don't want to go for the fake look. I don't want...
Sorry.
I mean, maybe if they were natural, I'd like consider it, but could you have done that a bit louder or...
Do apologise, I thought it was a bit loud.
That's good though, because you can use that for the advertisement as well, again.
White claw.
But yeah, I mean, I'm not going to sit here and say I won't get anything done. I'm going to get my eyelids done. That's something I've wanted done for ages. And then, some girls are getting, okay, this is probably going too far, but some girls are getting their nose, filler in their nose to make it like straighter. You can do that.
Yeah.
You get your tip done. But like these are little tweakments again.
Yes, anyone that's had, that's the
Evasive.
surgical. Yeah. So if you've got a lump there, you fill that out.
Rhino, yeah, and you're just getting like, I think I've seen a girl have it done where she had like a dip here or a lump, and then put filler on her nose. Her nose is perfectly straight now. Like it's amazing. But
it's weird because you're creating a bigger nose, which in theory
but it actually looks smaller.
Looks better, yeah.
Because of the angling of it. And
are you saying you would have that done, or are you saying you wouldn't have that done?
No, I would have it done because I think it's a little tweak that can like make a difference.
At the end of the day, you get what, if you can get something done and you can financially support it, it's going to make you happy.
You feel better.
You'll get whatever needs done.
Would you ever date someone who's had extensive cosmetic surgery? I mean, it's more for the bloke because, well, you could have a bloke who's had extensive cosmetic surgery.
Yeah, because my answer to that would be no already.
You'd say no.
Extensive. Because I think like you got to go for what your type is as well. Obviously, personality is huge for me. Like Lou's like he's so funny. Like I need that in a person. He's very handsome as well. But if he was like absolutely perfect like Ken, I don't know. It wouldn't look real.
But it'd still be Lewis, wouldn't it? It'd still be funny. It'd still have the personality, but he wouldn't have. It'd be it'd look different, wouldn't it? So what you're saying is that you want to go out with somebody who's funny, good personality, but then you're saying, but I wouldn't go out with him if he looked like a Ken doll.
I guess it's hard, isn't it? Because if I met, say, if Lewis wasn't in the equation, and I met someone who had extensive surgery but still looked good, and they were like my person, maybe I don't know.
I just think there's that thing, isn't it? A man should never look too well done.
Because I like rough and ready.
But you don't want to. You shouldn't look more prettier than the girlfriend.
No.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
You're like, oh, he looks beautiful. Oh, your girlfriend looks a bit rough because you look too beautiful. We can't talk about cosmetic surgery and image without talking about the O word. The O word, the huge O word, Ozempic, and the effect that's having on people's health. The effect that on people's image, really. I've never seen somebody on Ozempic that looks healthy.
It's a strange thing because I actually had. I'm going to be honest. Me and Leanne had a bit of a debate last night, and
that's a row. That's a row in Leicester's talk.
It wasn't a row, but she felt very passionate about it because she's witnessed. She knows of people who have been in certain ways in their life, and it's actually helped propel themselves with confidence. And she thinks, and they're now doing things. They now feel that they've had a bit of Ozempic. They've lost a bit of weight, then they felt comfortable and confident, and then go to the gym, whereas they wouldn't have gone to the gym in the first place.
Yeah, someone's pushing them to be healthy.
Yeah, so there is that, and I get it, and our argument, and we're kind of misfiring with each other. And I was saying, for me, it reminds me when something is as groundbreaking as Ozempic, even though it's been around for quite a while.
And there's obviously there's other drugs that do the same thing as well.
Like Manjaro.
It's a peptide that, whatever it is. There's no need for us to try and scientifically say what it is because we will trip up. But it's like vaping. Vaping was brought in to help the 40-a-day person.
Yeah, it shouldn't have been long term.
But unfortunately, what my point was, it gets twisted and turned into something else. And that 40-a-day smoker is now secondary, and it's now the Tutti Frutti vape that's for the kids and whatever, and it's turned into something completely different.
The alco pot,
and it's become and Ozempic. And this is awful because the people who the people who have all the money in the world, the celebrities, the Sharon Osbournes, the Katie Prices. I bet she. I don't know whether she is or not.
She'll be on it, yeah.
But they look horrendous.
Yeah.
The Ariana Grande at the moment, she looks really. It sounds awful.
I think that's an illness, though.
I don't know what it is.
Also, I saw the other day, and it's scary. Charlize Theron, she's on.
Yeah.
She looked awful.
Yeah. Okay. So this is a difference.
And she's already a beauty. She's already an A-lister. She's already a beauty standard that women have tried to reach. Now she's started doing that. Is she going to then, influence others to get that dead behind the eyes?
It becomes something else, doesn't it? It's for this, but it's not how. you've got to control it in a way that
you're not abusing
stops it being abused. But how do you control that?
You can't stop people abusing it, can you?
Right?
It's like cocaine. It was brought in to numb your teeth, to pull out your teeth. People were starting to abuse it for other things. You know what I mean? That you're always going to have people that will abuse that thing.
It's just that it's something that's, one of the arguments was, she was saying, there's lots of different drugs that people abuse. And I was like, I get it. Yeah, it is. But this one is so visual. It's so visual when you see someone so gone. And it's like, is that now, I mean, we fluctuate with different areas of 1 minute it's the people want to look weighty, then we want to be curvy, then it's thin, and
the buxom beauties, and then the supermodels. The 90s was the tiny waist.
Kim Kardashian brought the curves back and everything else. Is this bringing back the thin look?
But to the extreme.
Because this look that I'm seeing of celebrities is way thinner than the look of the catwalk model that was getting loads of stick.
They were getting a lot of stick for being unhealthy in the 90s, but they were a lot healthier than what these guys. But it's strange.
What I find very, very strange this time around, because I can remember in that era, the big companies, the fashion labels, were getting hounded for allowing their models to be stick thin.
Yeah.
Because this is about an individual, no one's really going after the individual. Do you know what I mean? It's a hard thing you can't.
I also feel like you said, it wasn't designed for that. Whereas I think the models or the designers were designing it for the stick thin. Yeah. Whereas this is MPEG is there it's a drug to help overweight people lose weight.
My mum she has high blood pressure and high cholesterol. This could save her life.
Yeah.
So she's getting a consultation to see if you can go on it.
Yeah.
Perfect. Why are the doctors not getting to a point where they're saying, right, you've lost the weight now, we'll bring you off it?
Yeah, no, but doctors aren't. Doctors are, but you're getting it on the black market. You're buying it like you are like a Grammar Bugle or whatever. You know what I mean?
On it, they're like have a gorgeous figure, but they just want to be tiny.
Well, look at Charlize Theron. That's what I'm saying. It's like, again, it goes back to the cosmetic surgery thing with your face. You should at some point look in the mirror and go, "That's me. I'm done. Perfect. I'm going to come off it now." But they don't. They see whatever they're seeing and go, I need to lose more weight.
People will do mad things to get. Did you see? Remember years ago when there was that? She might have been Korean. She was injecting cooking oil.
No.
As a filler, and she'd end up looking like Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
What did it make her look like?
You'd have to get on Google. We need one of those things but it was so bad.
Like
Jamie for Joe Rogan.
So bad, so bad. But then there's those guys. Men are doing it. They're putting oils or some sort of fillers.
I don't know how true that is, though. I don't know.
Of course they are. There's guys, they're trying to get it sucked out.
What?
God, we get up
what
to
I have
seen,
things. What I have seen, just to flip back to cosmetic surgery very, very quickly, did you see in China the bloke who sued his wife because he had ugly kids? Because his wife was ugly, but she'd had all this cosmetic surgery before they'd met. She didn't tell him. Then they had these babies and they're ugly. So he's suing his wife.
You can't sue someone for not being as beautiful as he thought they were.
No. But clearly he felt it was necessary.
Madness.
Yeah, no. Yeah. How bad is that?
When we talk about so now within cosmetic surgery, it's that kind of non-surgical cosmetic surgery that's actually doing
like
doing the rounds. So it's kind of like, how can we do it without actually getting a knife on you?
Yeah.
But that's generally how it is going. But then you're seeing these,
isn't it?
It's very, very good. But there's these extreme knife surgery.
That's what the Chinese woman had been hacked at to make a sculpted.
No, but have you seen these old men?
Seen that one?
No, I've not seen that.
Have you not seen the old men, like this old men and old ladies who are in their 80s? They're having their face so stretched back.
Madonna.
They look like 30 years old.
Yeah,
that's what Madonna does.
Look, they can't move.
Kris Jenner looks about 35. She looks like the same age as Kim. She had
like 3 faces.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
But like you go. I see the recovery period because I watch a lot of like this on TikTok, and I'd like to see people's recovery. They look like they are going to die after they've had it done. They're literally lifting your face off. Like a facelift really is a facelift. Like, oh my God, the recovery is like you just bruise and blue for like weeks. And then you look amazing at the end of it. But I don't think I'd go for that much pain.
Okay, there's one celebrity out there that I think of who has had ample surgeries. She must have, but looks
good,
brilliant for her age. And I don't even know how old she is, but she's got to be ancient.
Are you going to name her?
I'm going to name her.
Oh, go on then.
Go on then.
Cher.
Oh, I've not seen her
mate,
recently. Does she look good?
100%. For how old she is.
Okay, you need to get
Okay, you're the only person.
She's operated on strings.
Yeah. She's that old. She's over 100 and she still looks great.
I don't think she looks great.
I need to have a look.
For someone of her age, she looks amazing. For that that age, whatever that age is, because it's old.
That's a weird fetish you've got yourself there.
Two people. So Drew Barrymore and Cameron Diaz, like, get no Botox, nothing. They are literally
Cameron D. Yeah.
And like people are almost like talking about it a lot in the public because.
And also Pamela Anderson.
Yeah, like
she had all those bits, didn't she? Then she took them all out. She doesn't wear makeup anymore.
And then, then you've got your celebrities that like probably are 60 and they probably do look about 30, but that's their choice.
But I think it's nice to see, whether it's nice, but it's nice to see people who have been under the public eye for looking good.
Yeah, like
then doing that and saying, you know what, I don't care.
Yeah.
Like Pamela Anderson.
No, there's a male model who I always reference. Male model.
You're right.
Model?
You're right.
No, I'm not.
Take a minute.
How many white claws have you had?
Fabio. Remember Fabio?
What, with the long hair?
Long blonde hair. Yeah. He lives off the land somewhere.
Off-grid.
He lives
Off-grid.
Completely off-grid.
Off-grid.
Has done for years. Said that's a society. And to be a model.
Good.
Brilliant.
Do you know what? I'd actually have to do that. Volkswagen camper.
Yeah.
Done. Don't pay any tax.
So, while we're in this zone...
I know what you're going to ask. Confessions.
Why are you stealing me thunder?
Sorry.
You're stealing me thunder for?
I know it's coming. Sorry.
You got something that you want to...
This is a new part of the show where we're going to be, every time, one of you, or both of you, sorry, will confess.
You do realise, once this is out, it's out.
Yeah, but... no, but mine's just stupid.
I'd like to know, who wants to go first? Because you can always temper yours if it's really bad.
I don't know. I haven't known how bad how far you're gonna go with this. So then I did
feel like yours is lame. I think
mine
yours
are quite
is PG.
minor, but they're quite funny.
I think yours is PG.
Well, you can build on the next one, can't you? Then you can get more and more crazy.
Do you want, I can go first. I don't mind.
No, men first. Go on, Blake.
Okay.
Men first. Go on.
No.
No.
There's
Come on.
No. Mine's out.
No, go on. You got to do it then. Let's go.
What?
Let's go. Yeah, you go.
Then.
Okay, so there was a time when I had a house, my first house.
Yeah.
My only house. And I went to that rooms in the house, and there was a girl called. So if you're listening, Sarah, hi Sarah. I'm sure it was her. No, it was her birthday weekend. So I don't know what it's like when imagine it's a Saturday morning. You're going out on a Saturday.
Yeah.
For a girl, you're probably going to start doing everything early, as in prep in the bathroom.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Would you?
Of course.
Yeah.
You're not getting ready like 3 hours before you go out.
Yeah.
Maybe longer than that.
Yeah. So I had drank and ate bad stuff the night before.
Hang on. Sorry. Did you live with this girl?
Yeah. So
I
rented
used
a room.
To work with her. I really like her.
She's lovely.
Yeah.
Anyway, what this on? Can you just stop?
Right, back to Sarah. Hi,
Okay.
Sarah. Hi, Sarah.
I'm like I'm lying in bed. You know when you wake up when you're hungover and you're just like and you're telling yourself, I need to go to the toilet. I need to go to the toilet. But I'm just gonna stay here for a little bit longer. But I need to go to the toilet. Anyway, as I'm like prepping myself to get up and go to the toilet, Sarah goes into the bathroom. And I'm thinking to myself, fuck, I need to go to the toilet. I'm like, okay, should we be done soon? Anyway, 5 minutes later, I'm starting to build a bit of a sweat on, lying in bed, thinking, she's still in there. What the hell is she doing? And then it clicked on to me that it was her birthday. And then I'm in my head, I'm like,
so she was taking ages to get ready.
She's going to be in there for about half an hour to an hour. She's going to be in there for a while.
Oh, yeah.
And the anxiety starts to kick in and the sweat starts kicking. I'm thinking, I need to go. And I don't need to go for a week because otherwise I can just go in the garden. I need to go to the toilet. This is getting bad. The more time that was going on, the more sweaty I was getting. And I for some strange reason, I kept on looking. My husband kept on looking in the corner of the room. And I was just staring at this empty space in the room, and I was like, "What? I can't. Surely not.
You didn't shit in the room."
And I was like, "Okay, this is getting really, really bad now." And I remember, so I don't know whether do you bulk buy with t-shirts and think like t-shirts, jeans, and well, most men bulk buy. You know, if I buy a t-shirt, I'll buy 5 or whatever. And in my head, I'm like, I've got lots of t-shirts.
You shut yourself.
So let's just before, just in case it gets that far, I'm just going to prep the area. So I prepped the area with all these different T-shirts and some other T-shirts. And I went back into bed. Wait. So I thought, oh, it's live. So I prepped the area. So there's an area in the corner of the room with all these T-shirts. I'd made like a toilet of T-shirts. And I'm just lying there. She's still in there. She's still in there.
Oh, no.
And this is going to come out.
She come out the bathroom into the room and you were shitting on your T-shirt.
No, she didn't do that. But I was sweating so much, and then I just had to go to the corner. And you know when you like, I don't know what it's when you eat such bad. It was like, Mario's. I think we've been to Mario's when you eat like all this kebab and everything else, and it's red meat, red chili meat. And I've done this massive dinosaur shit in the corner. And because I literally had to put all the T-shirts, she was in there for at least another 45 minutes. And I was just staring at this lump. But under that lump was a load of shit. And when she eventually came out, I had to like get the plastic bag and just get the T-shirt and put it in.
Blake,
and luckily,
that's disgusting.
Luckily, I walked. I didn't put it in my bin. I walked on because it was a terrace road. And the bins are stored around the other side. So I walked down the road with this like carrier bag of shit and T-shirts and put it in.
Were you laughing? Like, you were
so
giggling.
So I basically, what she doesn't know, while she was getting ready for her birthday,
you shit in the bedroom.
I was shitting in my own bedroom.
Like, I thought you were going to say that she came out of the bedroom and saw you crab shit in your room with your T-shirt.
No, it wasn't that bad. I mean,
you made like a toilet.
It wasn't that bad, but yeah. So there was, yeah. It got, yeah. Yeah,
that's
so
bad. That's bad. Well, mine doesn't involve poo. So we'll get to mine in a minute. But I don't want to steal this moment because we need to talk about how bad that is.
That is bad, yeah.
So you're really brave to obviously say it out loud.
Yeah.
Because it does involve you shitting in your room. And you could get bullied for this going forward.
Yeah, because it's out there now.
It's out there now. Blake, mine are not anything like yours. Okay, mine are a lot more minor. But you remember when I used to work for you?
Oh, God.
Yeah. And you used to pay someone called Bitsy for some brownies.
Yeah.
Yeah, and every week you buy a batch and you'd come downstairs like,
rob?
where are these brownies going, guys? Guys, because they're going somewhere. Me and the girls, I don't want to drop anyone else in it. Sometimes, like, you would just need a brownie and you just have to just grab one, okay? I stole from you, Blake. I stole a brownie, okay?
That's a criminal act.
But I did put money in the jar because I felt bad, okay? But then one time you were walking back from the shop and I'd just done the deed and I saw you come in through the window and I shat myself. I didn't shit myself. But I shoved it all in my mouth really quickly and I nearly choked because I could see you coming back and I had to get the brownie in my mouth and swallow it. I've always felt bad and I just wanted to like confess and like apologise and just say like, if I had the chance to work for you again, I'll never steal your brownies.
Oh, that's sweet.
I didn't steal loads.
But surely, you only stole, how many?
How many do you think you stole over that 10-year period?
I would grab one and put money in the jar and then I'd have a bite. Like sometimes it would be a bite.
But the money's going in the jar, so it's not theft.
So that's not as bad, is it? But then sometimes...
it's not theft, is it?
It wasn't a jar for money, it was £2.50 a brownie.
Yeah, so we just put it wherever we needed to go.
What?
But like one time I didn't.
Has that been playing on your mind this whole time?
I'm sure we're okay with the brownies.
Do you think? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I just wanted to let you know. Okay, first confession, because there was two. It should be two confessions.
Why should there be two?
I thought you said there needs to be two confessions.
I know what they didn't say.
Okay,
no, as in two, as in one, two. No, you leave it for the next.
Okay.
For the next one.
Or I leave the next one?
Is it going to put you in prison? Did you commit another criminal act?
I think I'm going to leave it for next time.
Leave it for the next time.
Blake, I'm going to go home and tell Lewis that you shat in your room.
Yeah. Great.
Okay? Because he'll want to hear that.
Yeah.
That'll make his day.